Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into a daily read for Wednesday. Keep in mind, energy is fluid. This oracle deck is feeling very much part of my path right now, so let's utilize it. Flopping out in kind of an awkward way. Go for it again. Accept help and beginnings. You're going to find that beginnings from the past take a highlight, okay? Continuance as well, but mainly beginnings. You as well are going to be pushed to think about a beginning for the future that you already kind of in a vague sense know has to happen, right? Something has to come to an end at a certain point, or you just need to embark upon this or utilize this beginning to your advantage, maybe as well, the advantage of something else outside of you or someone else. But it's a day where you want to clean, organize, or you have to, or both. You're going to feel like designs and shapes are going to come into play as I'm being drawn to this very hippie-like sort of background imagery. This came out, and I want to say the last daily read, or maybe two rewinding back. They're saying when you intuitively feel something throughout the day, freaking go for it, okay? Whether it's a purchase online or it's a purchase in person or to connect with somebody. But this doesn't tell you to ignore your intuition when you should be holding back, say, connecting with somebody or when to accomplish something. It's saying that there are certain moments where certain factors of your life, including yourself and your own habits, push you to second guess, push you to hold back when you should be going for it. There's a feeling of somebody wanting to write something down, go for it. Wanting to maybe write in general, go for it, or create art. Or maybe listen to music and do a little dance, go for it. But it feels like there is certain levels of help that you need to accept, and I feel like you might be a reminder to a situation and or one, if not two people at most, that asking for assistance, help, is feeling very much at a day-to-day job for some, or maybe through a business, or it could be a friend or family situation. There's no problem with asking for help, right? Ask the damn question. Go for it once again. When you need to prevent a mistake, when you need to prevent a difficulty, a slip up, ask for help, okay? It may be overcomplicated in one way, shape, or form when you do, but it's better than, what we were saying is meant to be prevented. Any shakes and stutters that's spiritually connected or energy picking up kind of connected. So let it go. Okay, don't stress it. They're saying throughout this day you need to make sure you're not overdoing it with caffeine intake. That's not for everybody, but the number 10 is significant. Okay, I just heard spirit fingers, but I feel like there's snaps for you. There's kudos. There's hand clapping. There's emojis and statements of importance flowing towards you. For me, for example, it's going to be through my email and through my job otherwise, but through this channel, the comment section or sections. For you, you need to just apply for apply for that job is what I'm hearing, or that opportunity otherwise. But you need to apply to your situation is what I was going to try to spit out. It just feels like you may find that certain spiritual messages, downloads coming through are overlapping for importance. It's like, say you have a dream that's vivid and actually helpful for once or in general, and then you gain a synchronicity that confirms and intertwines with that, maybe adds on to it, and then someone else says something to you that was spiritually spoken, they're spoken through, and it ties into both somehow, or at least one of which. Does that make sense? It also feels like it's a day where the overlapping of the areas of your life needs to be limited. Don't speak about your personal life at that job too much or in general. Let people speak to you. That's kind of the vibe. It's going to prevent you from oversharing, and it's going to teach you things of importance, maybe remind you things of importance. There's a snake in your midst is what I'm getting. I think you already know this, but things get so busy, so talkative and connected for a true purpose for the most part. But I feel like you need to remember this. There's a 3D image, if not a couple, that's going to come into play. And for some of which you already downloaded it or created it. Let's pull some tarot. Light Seers. There's a focus on shuffling things up, changing up the outcome. The name of the game is improvement, dealing with the discomfort to the best of your ability as well. Knowing and remembering and maybe helping other people or one person in particular in the future, not throughout this period, that stepping out of your comfort zone is a must. I know how that's going to come into play for me, but it's this feeling of you being somebody who wants to see things different than they have been, okay? Even though I feel like things are working out for you. Somebody's business is really picking up or is about to, and that's amazing. Or it could be in regards to your job. But yeah, look at this. There's abundance flowing in to support a future investment. All right, this feels very financial. It could be as well clarity, guidance to apply or to look up options. I feel like you're going to be gifted throughout the day. You're going to be applauded once again. You're going to find that there's again a focus on beginnings, and this is just one of the many. And that can feel a little bit all over the place, but it's up to you to organize your thoughts, your awareness, and your physical reality selectively. You're going to be seeing faces. Okay, I don't know how I just somehow spiritually saw a face here. You can see the nose, the eyes, and okay, a spiritual download coming through. Welcome to my spiritual path. Things like that happen to me quite often. But you know, say you see a face, okay, in the air conditioner. You see a face on the front of a car. Maybe in a building, right? Spirit's connecting us to odd occurrences and maybe trying to distract you for importance. There's also a focus on when you have felt like curling up during times of a struggle or two or several in the past. If you look closely to this imagery, and I feel like Spirit is saying this was a lot to deal with, but you cope with it to the best of your ability. I don't know why that's coming through, because you need to remember that you have dealt with a lot and you're dealing with a lot less BS moving forward. Whether a spirit wants to say otherwise or other people in your life make you feel otherwise, or a situation makes you feel otherwise, less bullshit moving forward. I'm not going to say excuse me for my language, because I am just a vocal individual. Somebody in your life who very much holds back from expressing themselves is going to take a highlight in your mind. Maybe even will reach out to you in one, if not a couple different ways. This is for significance varying from case to case. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be learning more about what you went through in a stressful manner. This is preparation into helping you cope with and shift things in your favor currently. It just feels like you need to remember that you're going to be receiving even more abundance in several different forms shifting forward. You're going to feel important, and I'm hearing wealthy throughout this day, even if you don't feel like that or it isn't your current status of life. It's meant to be more so moving forward, and this is preparing you to be one with it, maybe even to manifest it. But it feels like you're going to feel like this day is of true significance. Until next time, love and light.